The campaign is called See Me, Not My Disease. Let's talk about dementia. And this month, January, is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. Joining us from the Alzheimer's Society, the Director of Fund Development, Susan Paul. Great to have you here. And it's a wonderful time to embrace and to discuss something that a lot of people choose to kind of shy away from it. And that's what you really see with this disease.
Absolutely, absolutely. The campaign this year and during Awareness Month is to really raise the conversation about Alzheimer's disease and get people talking about it. There's a stigma, and an international survey recently determined that 40% of people who have dementia have been sort of isolated and marginalized because of their disease and made to feel different. And everybody that has dementia, any kind of dementia, is an individual, needs to be treated as an individual and respected and given dignity.
Is it people just don't know how to act in a certain situation, that it's not so much the person suffering from Alzheimer's, but everyone else is kind of treading. They don't know where to go, how to bring the conversation around, and they get more frustrated.
That's right. I think it's a matter of education and knowledge and understanding. When people fear what they don't understand. Once they understand dementia and what the journey for somebody with dementia is like, the fear will go away. It's a terrible disease, a difficult disease to deal with, no question. But it can be made better for people, and it can be feared less if we understand it and we talk about it, just as we talk now about prostate cancer, we talk about breast cancer and things like that. And so it's elevated the concern and the fundraising. It's elevated the support that people have for these types of diseases.
Can I ask the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's, or what people could distinguish as the difference?
Yeah. Dementia is a number of diseases, basically a family of diseases. Alzheimer's disease is the most common. There are many forms of dementia, and the Alzheimer's Society, we help people dealing with any kind of dementia, in fact, but Alzheimer's is the most common.
What would be almost a starting level? Like, when would you start to notice that maybe something is, that we're starting to see the first signs of it?
You see differences in people's behaviors. It's not just about forgetfulness. It's not about, I can't remember where I put my car keys, or I can't remember somebody's name. You forget somebody's name, but you remember it later on in the morning, or something like that. It's about changes in behavior. Somebody's driving somewhere, and they don't remember where they're going, and they just can't remember that. Or they've forgotten what a certain function in the day, how to cook, or what clothes to put on. You see changes in people's behaviors. Very often family members, sometimes co-workers, friends will see differences in behavior. They think that's not consistent with the way the person used to be. Doesn't mean it is dementia, but it means that it might be a reason for concern, and it's time to maybe look at that. And to actually diagnose dementia takes quite a long time. It's not something you can just go in and, you can't have a blood test or a urine test.
Right, and at what point does age then start to become a factor, and then you just say, well, it's old age, but that people might be suffering earlier than that?
Yeah. Age is a huge factor. 11% of the population in Canada of 65 and over has a form of dementia, and the risk factor doubles every 5 years after that. So it's huge. It's the main risk factor. However, people are getting Alzheimer's disease quite a bit younger. Some is diagnosed as young as 40 and 50.
Which is terrifying.
It's awful. It's awful. And we're learning. We're speaking with quite a few young people, and they're not afraid to talk about it. This is what's so interesting. I talked to a young person the other day whose father, who of age 59, has it, and she's just 30. You know, it's very sad for her. Very sad.
Well, and it's very difficult, and it tugs at you, especially for family members and friends of these individuals. And of course, research is underway. You know, and this comes down to funding. And so there's a wonderful event that's planned later on in the month.
Yeah, Walk for Memories. It really wraps up the Awareness Month. Our Walk for Memories, it's in its 18th year here in Ottawa, and we're hoping to raise over nearly $250,000
wow.
to help
over this event. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually happening at the Field House at Carleton University, yep. And this is going to happen at the end of the month, so on the Sunday, January the 27th.
That's right. It's inside.
It's inside, yeah, it's a nice
warm.
part. It's warm, and it's actually quite beautiful to see everyone walking around. Can people get involved? How can they help in terms of raising funds for this?
They can go either to the Alzheimer's Society's Ottawa website, or they can go to the walkformemories.ca and sign up online, or they can give us a call at the Alzheimer's Society office, and 523-4004. We'd be very happy to hear from them and to sign them up.
Perfect. Fundraising research definitely needed for a disease like this, especially as our population is aging. Age is a factor, and we're going to be seeing numbers really kind of increasing there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.